Okay, while you were away, I put in the wall up here for my utility room, and I also put in this dividing wall for my kitchen area / dining room area down here. What I need to do, though, is before I get too far down the road, is check the square footage of this house. Remember, it's a 900 square foot house. I want you to be within 10% of that, either direction, plus or minus. So how you check it is you go to the word annotate, and then you select region. And what that's going to do is that's going to put a default line on here. And I'm going to go to the walls, and I'm zoom in. I'm going to start in that upper left corner again. And I'm just going to trace the inside of the walls with this region command. And when I get to a place like this, I just touch on the original, or the inside wall, and then I come across, and again I'll just come right to the intersection of this one. So we're measuring the square footage right now, and where we want to be with the square footage is, as I mentioned, within 10% of the square footage that Habitat for Humanity wants us to be in. My house being a 200 square foot house, I want it to be 900 square, two-bedroom house. I want it to be within 10%, so that means it could go as low as 810 square feet all the way up to 990, so it's plus or minus either side of that 10%. And click there. One more click to do. There we go. And this will close in this polyline. I'm going to hit the green check mark for done. And over here on the left hand side, it tells me that my area is 775.25 square feet. So I need to increase the size of my house, because the minimum for my house that I want is 810, and the max would be 990. Optimum, spot on 900. So I'm just gonna delete that square footage marker right there, and we're going to work on increasing the size of our house. So I'll show you one adjustment at least. We know from our Word document that the master bedroom should be 12 by 15. I have the 15-foot dimension done, but my bedroom's only 10 by 15. It's not 12. So I can easily add 2 feet to the width of this room right here, and that'll also change the width of this one and of this bathroom area. So right now I think I locked this 10-foot dimension. Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't. So what I can do is I can change that. So I'm going to click on the wall, and I have my 10-foot there. I'm going to change that to 12 and hit enter. And then I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to repeat this region command. And I'm going to pause the video while I trace this. You saw how I did that already, and I'll bring you back once I have it traced. Okay, so now I have redone the region for this, and it tells me that I have 842 square feet. I'm still short the square footage that I want for this house. So I'm going to delete that region again, and we need to add a little bit more to this. The living room here is only 12 feet wide, and let's see what our recommended size is. 13 to 14 feet wide by 16 to 18 feet long. So let's go back to our software here, and let's change this from 12 feet to Let's change that to 14. I'm going to actually lock this 12-foot dimension in place so that now that won't change at all whenever I do any modifications over here on this side. So here we go. I think, no, not that one, not that one. I'm trying to get a dimension in here, so let me pause this while I play around. Okay, to change this dimension of this wall right here, I'm first going to do a dimension on here. I just clicked on that guy in the top, and I'm going to click on the wall there, and that one. I get 11 feet 3. I'm going to select the, oops, I'm going to cancel a couple times. There we go. And I select that wall now. And I'm going to change that to 14 feet. And you can see that that moved everything way over, but only the one at a time. So if I click on this wall, I'm going to get the Align tool available to me. And now I'm going to click on the face of that one to the inside face of that one, and that doesn't look right. So I'll do the Align tool again, and this time I'll click on that face to that one. There we go. Now it's straightened around. I'll come down here, do the same thing. The Align tool's on. I click on the one I want it to be first and the one that I'm moving, and then if I want, I can lock that, or I can lock the dimension. I'm just going to leave it alone. But I did change this width here, I think. So let's see, and dimension. This should stay somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 feet, and that's what I want it to be. And it did change it. So I'm going to click on the large wall. I'm going to change that to 10. And then I will go and do my region one more time, and I'll pause so you guys don't have to watch that happen. Now I've got 886.15 square feet. That is within the range of 810 to 990. Little under. That's probably okay because I still want to add maybe do some work on closets up here in this area, and so that's not a bad number to be at right now. So that's how you check the square footage of your house, and then how you tweak it around a little bit.